The pens are one of the most used tools in the world. We use them to write, we use them to create music when we are alone and there's nothing else to do, and we also use them to draw. I drew with a ballpoint pen only a few times in my life, except those doodles I do in class when math starts to be boring. So I am by no means a pro in drawing with the ballpoint pen. But it was nice to try drawing with this tool again after such a long time, and I am sure I will do it in the future, even more. Okay, now let's talk business. I will draw a dingo, but you might know him as Anubis. I was very intrigued by the Egyptian gods in the last few weeks, and for some reason for me Anubis looks the most interesting and familiar. I will draw it as I would draw a picture with a pencil, which means that I won't use any crosshatches, but only very narrow lines that are supposed to make the drawing look smooth. Spoiler alert, it didn't work, and I'm actually disappointed because of that. I will start doing the outlines first and then start shading. I know that many artists that draw with pens usually start by shading right away, but I am still a beginner in this type of art and I have a lot to learn. The hardest part of this drawing was when I started to shade it. The pen is about 10 mm thick, which means that it's very uncomfortable to use it in small spaces, like all the details on the dingo's face. Anyway, right now is morning and I'm starting school right about now, so I'll see you later. Alright, 7 classes and about 6 hours later, I am back! By the way, today we learned about communism, so that was interesting. Let's get back to work. Now, even though this drawing looks good, it looks very bland. It's just Anubis in the middle of the paper. So I had to find something to make the paper full. Now, what you don't usually see in my videos are the hours I spent searching for ideas. And because I didn't have any ideas, I did what any artist from the 1800s would do. I will go on the internet. But that didn't really work, so I did what any artist from 2020 would do. I started drawing random lines on the paper. But even so, it didn't look right to me. I needed something circular, and I remember the circle of life. Not this one. This one. It looks so simple and cool, and I needed to put it on this paper. So I took a finished scotch tape, I colored it with black markers, slammed it on the paper, and it didn't work. But the idea was right, I just didn't have the right tools. So I tried different markers and it still didn't work. So in the end I just took the brush and some black paint and it worked. Now we're almost done. I just have to do one more thing. There we go. My finger is screaming in pain, by the way, but it looks great. And now we are done.